So this right now would be a finished wall, 3 courses high. And if this was a 12-inch block right here, and we're out to this point, and this is 8 inches, then I'd want this one to be closer in to be 8 inches. We just want to try to make sure that it's a good, clean, consistent look on coming up both sides. Okay. I mean, if it's different by an inch or so because of the way the block is, you know, we're going to have some leeway because, again, it's a dimensional thing depending on where your split is. We just don't want to see you with a 2-foot spot and a 1-foot spot and an 8-inch spot, you know. Just try to get them right in that similarly consistent look. So then when you get your caps to finish this wall, pretend this is 3 courses up because you're going to build it 3 courses. You're all going to get a split cap that looks like this. This is one cap that we split basically down the middle, and that gives us a rock face edge on the 2 sides. So I'm going to throw that on first to establish our straight line, and then from there we take a full cap, we put it next to it, and again, overhang on the block, roughly a fingernail or so is what it's going to have. We want that cap centered on the wall unit so it's even on both sides. And then you take your other half, okay, and that straight edge again is going to start your straight edge for your other direction, okay? Again, cleaning the block will make a difference. And then you can throw your other caps on. So again, because we're splitting, I'm not looking at this gap here. I'm not going to count points off for that. It is what it is. Depends on the split that you have on your block. Some of them might be clean and pretty tight, and some of them might be a ½ inch difference or a ½ inch off. We're not going to score those any differently. Okay? You're going to have the 2 half units, and I think you're going to have 3 full units. So if my 3 full units, I'd lay these out and lay 1 full unit there. My capping is done. Okay?
You don't have to use all the wall block. You have to use all the caps.
Yep.
Because what we don't want is you just put the 2 blocks on the top and calling it done.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to use all 3 caps.
Yeah, we want to see that you're centering the caps and that we're still pretty square with, you know, it's harder to lay this up 100% square because the splits are off and your wall kind of gets wider and narrower. The squareness of the pavers will kind of set the squareness of your wall, so we'll be able to see it. But where you can correct that is in the cap, okay? So the cap, we can see that there's been some time taken in the square, you know, so that this line is straight and the start of that line is straight. We'll be able to notice that versus, you know, if you put it down here and you turn it like this and you're flush here and you got a bigger overhang, I could tell that's not square, okay? So we're going to be more noticeable on something like that.
Now when you say we're not giving any extra block,
Extra cap.
Right. Well, I thought he said we weren't getting any extra block.
You're not.
Okay. So, I mean, are we going to have, like, 1 in case we totally screw up? I mean,
Yeah, you got some extra.
Okay.
Yeah, there's extra.
But if we
there is extra block already on your plot.
To start with?
Yep.
Okay.
And the way it's set up is you're going to have 9 large, 9